Very, very good player from Austin, known for his Rob.
Extreme Rob. This guy has got such a strong Rob. I mean, he got, I believe he, no, did he make top 8 at Ultimatum? I think he did.
Sure did.
Yeah, and did pretty well there, man.
Fifth, if I'm not mistaken?
Fifth sounds about right. Because I believe there were 2 Robs, him and King K. King K got 7th, and then SaSSy got 5th, yeah.
I know that Austin had to run a gauntlet through them back-to-back pretty early on.
That's one of the big reasons that he did not win that tournament. Is because Ness versus Rob can be tough, man. I mean, Rob in general, a very good character. I mean, first of all, let's talk about one of the most important tools in his toolkit, the Nair.
Of course. It's much faster in this game, a little bit harder to just disrespect the character on landing.
Auto-cancel windows are crazy on that move. I mean, generally, especially if you play around the platform a lot with Rob Nair, you're going to be looking good. But, man, we were talking about this matchup earlier because we were talking about how Austin had to play SaSSy. This is, once again, another Ness on stream to go up against SaSSy.
Yeah, it's going to be Jazz. See how he's able to deal with the projectile wall that SaSSy is going to be setting up.
First of all, he's got to get through that wall of Nair if he wants to even get a hit.
Rob definitely a character that once he's able to set up the wall and push the Ness off stage, can take big advantage of the recovery. Of course, most characters should be able to take advantage of Ness off stage, but having the gyro and the laser that he can toss out without even putting a hurt box out there is really nice.
Super important.
Here we go, down throw sets up the berry. Wants to see if his opponent is a masher or not. Doesn't look like Jazz was mashing too much because normally that down throw is free to get out of.
Free mash out for sure, yeah.
So that might be a free stock later on if he doesn't at these up smash kill percents.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, SaSSy's doing a good job of just staying away and letting Jazz approach because he is, for one, and two, just throwing out a lot of hitboxes in general. Not even necessarily all that close to SaSSy. He's just forward airing for the sake of getting to press some buttons on stream, and that's what's going to get him killed here for the first stock.
There we go, whiffed that one and got anti-aired with the up air coming out of SaSSy, reading his movement a little bit. Playing just above Jazz, seeing what he does with it. Comes down with a forward smash, maybe trying to reflect something.
Ooh, and you can't dash away after you land that backer. You've got to keep the pressure on once you get in on Rob because against Rob, you need to play extremely campy. You need to make him approach because of how good that Nair is. You literally don't want to approach him because of how good that move is. It is meta-defining for Rob. And so when you get that first hit, you know, like Jazz got with that backer to set him up on platform, you don't want to dash away. You've got to get in on him. All right, down throw. SaSSy waiting for the mash out and then going for the up air. Could be setting up for an up smash to kill out of one of those down throws by now.
Yeah, I think one more would do it with the lack of mashing that we're seeing out of Jazz for sure. Just goes for the forward throw to try to set up off stage.
I disagree with that, but gonna work out for SaSSy anyways, trying to get these big snipes off stage. Once again, Jazz trying to land with these hitboxes, trying to get a little bit of a nickel and dime or anything to get SaSSy, you know, away from him, get that kill. We'll see how this recovery goes. Goes straight for the robot that he sees, but seeing red turned out to be a pretty bad time for Jazz.
Yeah, it turns out the red he saw was the jet engine fuel coming out, that down air.
Ooh, forward smash, he's got no jump.
Still recovering high, gonna go for the back throw, reset. Fair
Caught the jump. Oh my
thunder.
gosh, SaSSy, no!
He's
Oh
done.
my god.
That was surgical. Surgical.
What do you expect out of him? What do you expect out of him at this point?
Nothing less.
Nothing less at all. Because the moment that I saw him not, I'm going to admit, the moment that I saw SaSSy not do the down throw to up smash, I was like, he's trying to find a way to snipe this man, isn't he?
Yeah, he turned over to Jazz. Jazz said, you know what? What's really enjoyable is me playing on the stage. Us both individually, you know, being able to control our characters on that stage. And SaSSy said, it's no fun allowed.
SaSSy said, here's my 35-page essay on why you're wrong.
No fun allowed is the name of the tournament.
Why did you come to No Fun Allowed to have fun?
Yeah. Go back off stage, Ness.
Yeah, go back off stage, and Jazz is like,
You're in
okay.
timeout.
That's literally what that forward throw feels like, too. It's like, no, go!
There we go. Forward air puts him back off stage. Nice air dodge, but he's able to catch him out of it. That's a dead
again?
Ness.
Again? Jazz shaking his head at that. He's like, all right, man, I just had to air dodge into the stage and just have that mental fortitude, man. Just go into that next stock and don't get tilted, because when you get tilted, you're just going to keep holding forward and trying to take down SaSSy, and he's been doing such a good job of shutting down these approaches.
SaSSy trying to catch Jazz between the robot and the gyro. Wow, SaSSy's weights. And that was a situation where that forwarder would not have reached Jazz if he didn't press any button, but he caught him extending with the back air. Waited for him to get aggressive.
That's what Jazz has got to do to win this game, and waits right there for SaSSy to commit to an option. That is how you're going to beat Rob, is some of his moves, you know, they're pretty committal aside from that nair, so just wait for him to do something and then hit him for it.
Down throw, charge the up smash. Now pulling that out of his pocket because, again, Jazz not mashing too hard.
Gotta mash. Gotta learn how to mash for this game. There's so many matchups in which it's relevant, especially, you know, just for grabs, not even for that down throw.
Gonna go back throw, sets him up. Doesn't quite catch the jump, not fast enough with the laser. Down tilt sets off. He's caught buffering forward air.
Whoa! SaSSy going for some big sauce on that forward smash, but instead, it's Jazz who's getting something a little bit started here. Game 2 here on Town and City, man. Not a bad Ness stage, you know, in general. Going to keep him living against this Rob a little bit longer. Trying to scout out that laser, but doesn't get it. SaSSy just needs to keep up this juggle, and he will be able to take this in a quick 2-0, and does catch the landing with the forward smash.
SaSSy just has had phenomenal reads on Jazz's movement the whole time. Caught quite a few jumps of his, and caught quite a few moments where he was just holding in really way too deep towards the stage instead of just taking ledge and accepting the situation that you're forced into.